3, 2, 1.
Ooh, nice clap.
I didn't even hear it more than one clap.
Hotbox 34.
Junior High Hotbox episode 34. Welcome
You
back,
talked
Eddie.
during my fucking intro. Thank you.
How was your trip?
It was wonderful.
Give me the rundown, the entire rundown.
Should I summarize it in 3 words?
No, give me like
At least 5.
No, I want to hear what'd you do? How was the flight?
Oh man, the flight was.
I feel like everyone's flight experience is always awful.
Well, my flight experience is always awful because I'm a big person,
Okay.
and this time I sat in the middle seat twice by choice, just
Just
because I don't want Maddie to be in the middle. I feel bad. Getting there was all right, other than uncomfort, but getting back
was it direct flight or was there a layover?
direct flight.
Where'd you fly out of? Here?
Who gives a
Yes.
fuck?
Okay, yeah.
That's not entertaining. What airport he was at?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes the airport.
Sometimes there's crazy shit that happens.
No, yeah. Like if you want to fly from Southern California to like New York or whatever.
Yeah.
If you want a direct flight, you have to go to LAX.
Yep.
You can't go from the one by us.
Because sometimes you have to stop in like fucking Texas before
Yeah,
the next flight. And
that's
shit.
a big one for Southwest. Is
When was the
Dallas.
last time you flew?
Yeah, we already talked about this. He said.
Yeah, I guess the point is no one gives a fuck what the process of
He
what
cares.
airport it is.
Fuck you.
I care, and I was curious. I'm having a conversation. Anyways,
But
so-
not to talk about the entire time. We can later. But yeah, it was fun. It snowed. That was nice. I
Cold?
was telling. Yes.
cold as shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny because the first day it was 34 or 33 degrees. I don't know why I said it weird like that. Degrees.
The guys.
Rusty. The second day,
Mm.
I remember I was wearing like all my cold shit, like my North Face stuff, and I was like, damn, it's way more colder than yesterday, babe.
You had North
and-
Face?
What?
You have North Face?
Like their apparel, yeah?
You're fucking chill, dude.
Patagonia gang.
Thank you. Yeah, Patagonia is nice too.
Columbia gang,
Sponsor
dude.
us. But the next day I was like, fuck, it's cold. I was like dying, and Maddie was like, it's only like 2 degrees less. Like, you're a bitch. And I was like, yeah.
And you know what's crazy is 30s for Chicago this time of year isn't even that cold.
I know.
Like,
I was
that's
telling
like-
Billy, it was like a degree before Christmas. At
Yeah,
one point.
dude. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was
Because I was
so
looking
much.
at it before we flew out.
Yeah, it was so much colder like a month ago or whatever. But,
But it was,
dude,
What?
you just. All right, Sam, I'm gonna just wait because he just farted, and I'm
Yeah.
sitting next to you.
There's no
fucking-
proof.
I'll let you know if it's toxic or unbearable.
Jesus fucking.
My
Christ.
farts aren't typically that bad.
Yes, they are.
I'll be the judge of that because I'm next to you.
We've had
Have you met
many
my wife?
sleepovers where I have
Okay,
entered.
but all right. So what? So then what? You got? I saw that dude. I saw that fucking Instagram story of the biscuits and gravy, dude. Oh, that looks so good. That looks so fire.
It's the best breakfast place in the world, Sunny Side Up Cafe. Go to it.
It's fire.
Highly recommend if you're in Chicago.
That's dope.
But you've never had a country fried steak and eggs.
Nope.
You need to make some dramatic life changes immediately.
Honestly, I don't fuck with gravy.
Why?
I don't like gravy, like mashed potato gravy, but I like gravy, like biscuits and gravy and country fried steaks.
Give me one good reason.
Just doesn't like it.
The way it tastes. Fair.
Interesting. I feel like you would love it.
Well, you want me to give like when I was 5, like
Yeah, I thought there was an origin
I
story.
almost drowned in a vat of gravy.
Well, cool. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, and we basically just visited some friends. I looked at some places because we're thinking about potentially moving.
Nice.
And I don't think you could ever live in a city again. You've lived in New York, right?
When he was
When
one,
I was literally 1 year old.
I was going through the city and I was thinking about you because I was like, these birds are fucking huge. Like big ass, big titty
They work out?
pigeons. And they don't give a fuck, dude.
are they on Tren or something?
On what?
Steroids. It's a type of steroid.
Probably.
Self-report?
Dude, I was walking back the last day there to our hotel, and we walk everywhere because we're in the city. And there was a car
Sick.
going down a street, and a pigeon flew, not even making this up, right in front of the car, really low. And the car like slowed down. I can't talk today.
Slewed.
Slowed down.
I'm gonna start using that.
And the pigeon was like flapping to go slower, like it was fucking brake checking the car.
He was like, the pigeon was just like, today's the day. I don't want to be here anymore,
And it
dude.
flew down really low, and I looked.
I'm gonna let the intrusive thoughts win.
I looked at Maddie, and then I looked at the car driver because it was coming my direction. He's like, "Are you seeing this shit?" I'm like, "I am." I don't think you could do this, dude, because
Bro.
the birds, dude. You hate birds already.
I hate
But
birds, but
Those
I
fucking
kind of
birds,
respect that. I'm not gonna lie.
they would fuck your day, dude.
If I live there and I'm walking down the street, I'm just squaring up every day while I walk.
You're just throwing hands,
Just
the entire
throwing
time?
hands with birds.
Just moshing to the coffee shop to get.
Hey,
your,
I've caught a fly in my hand on acid. I think I could kill one bird with a punch.
Yeah.
Is that your proudest milestone?
It's definitely top 50.
Top 50? Yeah.
Top 50. That's pretty solid.
Top 50 things I've done in my life. It's up there.
It's up there. It's, it's like getting married, catching the fly.
You flip that around.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, maybe catch a fly.
Imagine if at my wedding I caught a fly in my hand.
That
would have been crazy.
That would
That
have been peak wedding memory.
right?
Or if I caught a bee in my hand. Because when I caught the fly on acid, we all know the story.
Yeah.
But what if
Caught
the
it,
bee,
turned it around, looked at it,
what,
smacked it.
if you caught it, it would sting you.
Probably.
No, see, what I would do is I would catch the bee, flip, open my hand, and then I would just go, ah! And what's it called? The waves from my voice.
We'll kill it.
What are you, Black
kill
Bolt?
it.
Okay.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I actually brought some topics today.
I'm glad.
Did you watch
Did you watch the last episode?
I did, dude.
So did you-
First off, great job, Billy. Thanks for.
Yeah,
thanks
we
for
love
filming
Billy.
and
More than
great.
It's
Yeah.
good to be back, but I was
Thank
like,
you.
Billy just crushed it.
So
You want to switch, actually?
I actually brought a question to pose for the podcast as well.
oh, we all got questions. Okay.
What's your question?
Gabby's gonna appreciate this
Oh, wait,
episode
I
then.
will-
For once.
I will wait to ask. Let
Okay.
you guys go
Okay.
first.
Okay.
Who wants to go?
All right, so yeah, I brought two potential topics.
Let's hear about
I'll
Let's hear
give
it,
you.
potential topics.
let me
I'll
just-
grade them.
let me just say 'em.
D through S.
Let me just say them, and then you guys can let me know which one sounds better.
Okay.
So the first option, I was thinking we could talk about maybe the radical changes that not only part of our generation, but the lower generation below us, like Gen Z, the radical changes that are being made to gender identity in this country. And, the path of acceptance that people are slowly coming to accept people for who they are. How we're contributing to that, how the lower generation is contributing to that, etc. Or we could talk about the craziest place you've ever taken a shit.
Two great
Thoughts?
topics.
You know what?
Always a poop topic.
I didn't bring this up either last episode. One of the other things Gabby said to me is you guys need to stop talking about shit. No one wants to hear about that.
Who said that?
You didn't watch the episode then. When I called, because, fuck, it's basically last episode I told him. So before, on episode 31, 32, Gabby called me.
I remember.
Yeah. So she said Sam needs to bring more topics. And then, but the other thing
You're
she
unprepared as fuck.
But then the other thing she said though to me was she's like, you guys need to stop talking about shit so much. No one wants to hear
Well,
that.
if we talked about shit every episode and she's still watching, then maybe we don't need to stop.
True, get fucked. But
So which topics do you guys prefer?
I prefer both.
Bring up both. Yeah.
Mine, it was at the park by my house when I was a kid. Shit in the urinal.
fire. I've told my crazy shitting story already.
Oh, I don't think I ever have told mine.
The porta potty with the mountain underneath it.
Oh yeah, that was it.
I'm just gonna say yeah because you guys all remember.
It was so disgusting. It was only like a couple episodes ago.
I went surfing with Kazra. We've talked about Kazra, and it was when I was still with my mom, and we came back and we went to the jacuzzi to take the sand off, and then in the middle of it, we looked at each other, and I'm just like, "Fuck, I gotta take a shit." And he's like, "Yeah, me too." And we both ran home. I didn't make it. We had Jack in the Box before, and it was just like super bad tacos, and I remember because I was on the third floor when I was with my mother, and I could see the patio from the path from the jacuzzi to my place. And my stomach was hurting so bad. It's never happened to me where I was like, it's happening now.
Damn.
Like I'm looking at the third story in my patio. It's so close. I cannot make those flight of stairs.
Damn.
So I literally popped a squat like a dog and
Nice.
shat in the grass.
Fire.
And it was very disgusting.
What
I'm
time of
not going
day
to
was it?
Broad daylight.
Damn.
Literally probably like 10, 11, because we went there at 6.
So somebody
Super
could have
early.
walked by you for sure.
But you were at the beach.
Yeah.
Why don't you shit in the ocean?
I
We
didn't have to shit
at
then.
that moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. And after that, we went to eat, went home, met there. We both have to go, and yeah, Apparently it was gnarly. My sister was still little and she was taking her friend to it and was like, "This is what my brother did."
That's
It was
crazy.
It was a circus show. So
Can I input something? So over those, are you guys familiar with the comedian Nicole Byer by any chance?
it sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar.
For sure. She's a comedian, and she was talking about a story where she had to take a shit
Okay.
or something
Okay.
like that, and talking about she was at the beach once and she had to take a shit, and her friend was like, "Why don't you just shit in the ocean?" And she was like, "I'm not gonna take a shit in someone's living room." I just thought it was funny. Anyways,
That was pretty funny.
But
I would.
but dolphins shit in there all the time. And
All the
stuff.
fucking time.
Yeah.
If I needed to, I would shit in not only a dolphin's living room, but a human's.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
yeah, gender
that's enough about
identity
poop.
in today's age. What do you guys think? How do you guys feel you fit into that?
How do I feel I fit into that?
Yeah, well, are you like practicing standardized gender norms, or like are you like making an effort to like be like, you know what, we don't have to do that?
I feel like I am.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I don't. I just never think about it. So I guess I'm not putting any effort, but I'm also not. I'm like,
I understand.
I just live my life.
Yeah.
I think the reason why you're not thinking it is toxic masculinity and these
Are you memeing,
ideals are deeply ingrained into our souls because
Oh.
we grow up in this patriarchy,
You're not me.
right?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's true. Yeah. Yeah.
Like what brought this up in my mind was I got an elliptical for my room
Okay.
and like my office,
Okay.
and I was building it, and about 2 steps into the building process, I wanted to trying to think of a safe way where we won't get banned on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay.
I
I
wanted
feel like you're being
to
dramatic, but
cut off my penis.
Okay.
so you've never built anything from IKEA?
dude,
I'm taking
I was
it.
literally about to say,
Dude.
have you ever built anything from IKEA with your wife? Don't ever do that.
We almost got
you
divorced.
Will,
That's the only
I was
time.
about to say, you will get divorced,
What? I've done it plenty of times.
Bro, I
I
don't
called the lawyer,
dude.
I was
literally,
like, dude.
when I was,
It's fun as fuck. It's like adult Legos.
it's not. I'm not saying it's not fun, but there are points where you literally are like, "Are we gonna break up after we put this together?" Like
No,
literally,
I resonate with what you're saying. more than
literally
anything
me and
in
my
life.
ex, like we're not in a fight once, but like we felt one coming up, and she's like, "Do you want to like go fucking build something from IKEA real quick? Because we can fight." And I was like, "Oh no, I don't want to do that."
So I was building it about step 2, and I was like, I cannot. You know what it was? You guys ever heard of a hex wrench?
Yeah.
Where it's like it has
You
a hole
definitely
that's
have.
shaped like a hexagon,
Yes.
Sure.
and you put it around the hexagon shaped bowl, and you spin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I'm not the strongest motherfucker in the world.
I feel like
But-
you're stronger than me. You're pretty strong.
I'm not the strongest motherfucker in the world, but I can grab some shit. You know what I mean? I can grab something.
Yeah.
When I'm trying to fucking spin a hex wrench, I've never felt like a bigger bitch in my entire life, dude. I can't get a good grip on it. I don't know why.
How can that be when you're like on the keyboard as much as me and like,
Dude, because
little
you put
things
it
like-
on.
That
you're
does
like, okay,
not translate at all.
yeah, it's not the same
It does
motion.
not translate.
high APM and turning a
Yeah,
hex
this is zero.
doesn't
Yeah.
correlate at all.
Like I'll get it on there. I'll do half a spin, and it just falls off.
I think you just don't know how to do it.
Like,
well, too,
like,
if it's in like an awkward position too, it's
Yeah.
probably, that's a bitch.
Positioning is key in this
like I
situation.
feel like a flamingo on ice skates. Like that's the equivalent of it. Like, but with my hands.
Okay.
I feel like a flamingo would be
So-
dank at ice skating, but
My point is like that's another
Got
thing.
flimsy legs.
that's what I'm
probably not.
saying. Yeah.
That's one thing where it's like
Poor simile.
men are expected to like build shit and like fix things.
Yeah, I
and,
get
like,
that.
and I'm just
Yeah.
not good at that. Like that's not my thing. Like I'm good at like having like an emotional conversation and
We
like
should
vibing.
build something big together.
No, I want the podcast to stay a thing.
Well, I was gonna say to your point earlier, Billy. Like, I would be lying if I said there wasn't times where I was building something with Maddie and I just tested her so much that we needed to take 5. But I'm just bad at building shit, but I enjoy it. That sucks.
I'm bad at building shit and I want to murder.
I'm
I've-
great.
A
I'm great
lot.
at building Legos.
okay.
but-
Let me ask you this: do you fuck with Legos? Have you ever built a Lego?
I imagine I would like Legos more because that's like you just click it together and it sticks. Like,
Okay. What
like
about you, Ryan?
do you ever need a hex wrench for Legos?
Sometimes
with like high advanced.
Sometimes you
ones, I
do
feel
need
like.
a specific tool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
to-
then I'm good.
But it
Illustrates.
it tells you, and they're always really durable. At least
Yeah.
in my experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm good at building shit because that's kind of my job.
Literally
so.
is your job,
Mhm,
sort
mhm.
of.
And I'm
Yeah,
just
you're
not a
kind of
little
like-
pussy ass bitch.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
See, that's what I'm talking about, dude. This is what the patriarchy has to do with you.
That's why I said
pussy.
that. That's why I said that. Jokes.
No, I mean, like, there's a lot of things where I feel like, I mean, our generation probably not as much, but the new generation is like really changing shit. I think for the better, and like
Mhm.
obviously they're little pieces of shit with their fucking TikTok and whatnot, but
Oh my god.
they are changing the world for better in terms of like gender identity, in my opinion.
Yeah, they definitely are.
I agree.
Cool.
Then you guys can have a serious conversation, bro.
Great
Fuck.
topics to bring. Nah, I just don't really have any more input based on what we've discussed.
Yep. Same.
Yeah.
Talk about shit.
What do you have? What do you got? What you said you had something you wanted to bring up?
I was thinking about you about the birds. There was something fucking else.
We could skip if you want.
No.
Okay.
I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's just me, and I'm just very conceited. But I was rewatching the beginning of the show, and you guys felt like down without me. Like it felt like less
Yeah,
energy
dude.
than
I
normal.
cried when I got home.
We cried before, like
Yeah,
You're just
before,
bawling
after,
before and
yeah.
we're just come here, we're just sitting like this
Fuck, he's not here.
for like an hour before we
He
recorded.
fucking hates us, dude. I don't get it.
Did you guys know? For a
No.
random topic. Let's
Nah.
hit- Okay. Go ahead.
No, just continue.
Gender identity.
What were you gonna say?
Did you know that there's orange wine?
Orange wine, like the flavor or the color?
Like you get your white and your red.
That was the dumbest thing I've ever said.
What did you
Just
just
said,
say?
was it the
No,
the
that was a sound-minded.
the
statement.
flavor or the color?
Color.
Okay, maybe it wasn't dumb.
And it's
Like it just tastes like normal wine, but it's orange.
yeah.
Or is it made from oranges?
See, that's what I thought. I was like, it's orange as fuck. So this is orange juice wine? No, it's actually a white wine that's been fermented in a way that they've done for like over 8,000 years.
Well, fermentation.
And dude, yeah, it's
The
crazy.
fermentation.
It's a process where they leave it longer,
It's like
and it gets
Jankum.
that color, but it's white wine
So
technically.
it's
like Jenkum.
Yeah, it's like Jankum.
It's Jankum.
Yes.
I was chugging Jankum.
Billy, do you know what?
No,
Jenkum is?
No.
we brought
No,
this
I
up
don't.
on a prior episode where we
Did we?
explained. Yes, yes.
So will it look like my orange juice?
The orange wine? No, probably like no, that's like a thick orange. And
No, but I mean like the color of it. Like will
Yeah.
it look like that?
yeah, give or take.
Cool.
Like maybe an orange or red.
Sick.
But that shit was fire. I love drinking wine. Hate beer. Love wine.
The opposite these days. I like only drink
dude.
beer.
It's pretty you're talking about gender norms, you know, it's not really I don't feel like it's common for men to drink white and red wine a lot.
Mhm.
My dad,
I normally
my dad
would
drinks
drink
a lot of wine. He
I mean,
loves
like
wine.
Yeah.
out in public.
The homie.
He does that.
At a restaurant, but at my work, I see lots of dudes ordering red wine and white wine. I'm like, all right, that's pretty cool.
Mhm.
And they're like,
Okay.
you know, men our age.
Yeah.
I don't drink, but if I were to, if I was at like a bar, give me the fruitiest, most rainbow-colored thing you can find. Like,
Yup.
I don't want to taste shit.
When I used to drink, one of my favorite things to get,
Screwdriver.
well, that kamikaze shots.
Yep.
So fruity, but so good.
I don't think I like kamikaze shots.
Guys, we need to talk about how alcohol is actually bad for you guys and you shouldn't drink it.
I celebrated 3
Fuck
years of
you.
sobriety.
It's
Oh, yeah, I
bad.
saw that on Instagram. Good shit.
Wait, what?
3 years sober as of yesterday.
Hey,
Congratulations. What an
congrats.
accomplishment.
Thank you very much.
Good shit, dude.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
You go. You were gonna say something.
I have like two
Oh,
things.
alcohol's just bad, dude.
Oh. Yeah, it is.
You just don't like drinking, though.
It's bad for you.
I mean, it is bad for you.
I mean,
Will that
it's not-
stop me from having a great
great.
time? No. Especially since I'm single. How else am I supposed to meet people? I need that liquid courage to
You
be like,
just say
shoot,
hi,
talk.
dude.
Go get coffee.
Ooh, I just remembered something. Have you or you ever cooked something?
Yes.
No, I'm not talking about like
Yeah.
breakfast. Like actually, like cooked.
Like, I mean, I've cooked something that wasn't like some fancy shit, but
Like I just cooked a meatloaf for the first time. I didn't realize how easy that shit was.
It's just a loaf of meat and you heat it up.
you just throw it in the microwave real quick.
So you don't cook. That's not what
You just said a
at all.
You just said a loaf.
I want to just say something really quick. You know, like the phrase "you learn something new every day."
Yeah.
I realized just now why it's called a meatloaf. Thank you to Sam for that. A loaf of meat. It looks like a loaf of bread, but it's meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
How
in
did
like a
you
little.
not
And it's
get
in like a
that
little like.
Billy, that's like Loki just what it is, though. How did you not get that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Hey,
Yep.
it's okay.
An
What were you gonna
exclusive
say
moment
about
on
that,
the
though?
podcast.
So it's not that. The process is getting ground beef, 80-20 preferably, putting it in a bowl, mixing it with some panko, I think it's called, and 2 eggs.
You proud of yourself?
Yeah. When you do it, dude, the hands are so fucking like ice cold. It's weird. I'm just
Yeah.
like, ugh.
Your hands?
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause you gotta, like, mix
mix
the
it all
fucking
together and mold
meat,
it into
yeah.
a loaf.
Yep.
And I was like doing it in the middle of it. I was like, who made the first fucking meatloaf and thought this process was ideal? Because this is disgusting and it feels weird. And
Fucking just.
let me add some ketchup to this.
Some
Like, who
savages.
thought of that?
Savages.
Do you slice meatloaf like it's bread?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look up who created.
I
not
literally
created,
no.
made
I
the first meatloaf.
I am.
Thank you, Billy.
They
Curious.
had to have been
Serious.
high as
steps ahead
fuck,
of you,
dude.
sir.
They had to be.
Or either high as fuck, or they're just.
I imagine. it was an accident.
Or is Jeff Dahmer, and he's just like, I like the way this looks
That's
with
what
the
I'm
meat.
saying. And while this is done, ketchup, I mean blood, is gonna taste good with it.
Yeah.
Like, who thinks
I can
of-
imagine it. I'm gonna take a guess of where it came from. I'm gonna guess it came from Germany first. For some reason, I feel like it's
It
a
makes
German.
sense.
That makes sense.
It kind of feels like the process of making a hot dog in a way.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, we were right. It says meatloaf. Meatloaf is a traditional German, Scandinavian, and Belgian dish, and
Belgian,
and
thank you.
it is a cousin to the Dutch meatball.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's
It's
basically
literally
we
the
were
same
right.
thing as meatball.
it's basically
Yeah,
just a
yeah,
big
yeah.
meatball.
Yeah.
I find it weird that they described it as the cousin of another type of meat.
Yeah,
That's weird.
Well, it's a food family tree.
Yeah, dude.
Come on, man. You don't know food
Dude,
family
if
tree?
you know how like humans like evolved like into like humans?
Say that again.
You know how humans evolved into humans? Like from like more like Neanderthal type people?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What was like the first like food? Like what started the food family tree?
Raw meat. Like whatever you could find running and you had
Yeah.
to kill.
I think
Caveman.
berries
Put over
are
fire.
up there. I know motherfuckers in the BC.
Yeah, there was
era were
probably
eating
like
berries.
one cave woman or caveman that was like, this is hurting my stomach. What about those berries? And tried that shit instead.
Mhm.
You know, because I don't know, meat.
What
the
about
entire time.
apples? Because of
Apples?
Adam and Eve.
Did apples just grow and shit back
Apples
in the
slap. Holy shit.
Dude, yeah.
day? I'm talking BC though.
Yeah, yeah. I would think so. What's your favorite kind of apple?
Ooh.
Honeycrisp.
Honeycrisp.
There you go.
Green.
Is that the red ones?
It's
like the
it's
golden
kind
red
of like
ones.
a
Yeah,
mix of
yeah,
red and
yeah,
green.
yeah,
Really good red
yeah.
ones.
It's the sweetest.
Yeah, I like those ones too.
Fiji pretty good too.
Fiji are great. Yeah,
Fiji apples are fire.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
But I was like doing that in the middle of that, and I was like thinking about Sunday when I was coming back. And I was like, I wonder if the boys ever cooked something as convoluted as this meatloaf in my hands.
What's like the most? I'm guessing meatloaf's like the most complicated thing you've made.
No, actually, cinnamon rolls. The past
Oh
Thanksgiving.
yeah,
Yeah,
That shit
Oh.
was, man, I'm a huge pussy. I'll say that much. Because I was doing it and I was like, man, 5 minutes in, this is kicking my ass. My arms hurt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a buff ass baker.
Well, dude, that's typically a woman's job because we live in the patriarchy, dude.
Okay, sorry, dude. Fuck.
What's the craziest thing you ever cooked? Like that took the most like
Time.
effort, at least.
Not much, dude. I like really. There's nothing I've done that's been crazy. It's all been simple shit. Like
We should cook more.
because meat is, if you have any meat,
Oh.
yeah. if
Like,
you-
dude, think about us
yeah, I'm good.
three.
McDonald's is fine.
These are my piece of shit friends.
Now you know what I did do like last week?
Mhm.
Cooked up some onions.
Ooh, yep. Grilled onions.
Like
dude,
you got a
fire.
raw onion and you put it on a skillet and then you ate it with nothing else.
Well, no, to put on stuff. Like
Would you?
because what I like to do is I'll get
I
like
just imagine you're eating onions.
I could do that too.
Explains your
I could if I really
stanky-ass
tried.
booty breath.
I could if I tried.
wouldn't even have to try. I'd just do it.
But what I do is I usually get like diced onions, like in a pack,
Okay.
and like to put in when I'm cooking, whatever.
And then.
But Samantha's like, those are expensive as fuck, and you can get an actual onion with more onions, thicker pieces,
And just chop it up yourself.
and chop it up yourself.
200 IQ.
So I made her chop it up for me, and then I cooked it. She's fucking crying and shit. I'm like, just
Put
chop
on
it up.
swimming goggles.
But yeah, I cooked it up. Lasted a week.
What did you eat it with? All that storytelling for I don't know what you put it in. I still imagine just
One night
onions.
I made ground beef and rice. Sorry, ground turkey and rice.
With onions?
Yeah,
Just do the
Like in a
onions there.
bowl?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. That sounds kind of dang.
They're grilled onions. Yeah,
yeah,
really good.
Yeah.
So that's not the craziest thing I've ever cooked, but
Are you just scared of chopping? That's why she did it?
I just didn't know how.
You should try.
I recently saw something where when you're chopping onions, there's something you put either on your face or around your face to stop you from crying. From
I've
the
heard
onions.
so many wives' tales. I've
Yeah,
heard
dude.
you let the sink run while you're doing it right above it.
I heard chewing
Swimming
gum
goggles.
helps.
I heard if you put a piece of bread in your mouth and just have it part of it coming out, it stops.
I heard if you do
fumes.
20 jumping jacks before.
Piece of bread. I never
Yeah,
heard
you
that
take a
one.
piece of
I heard
bread
if you
from
sing
a.
"I Write Sins Not Tragedies" by Panic at the Disco while you're doing
Oh
it.
my
Yeah.
god.
The bread thing is actually true. I heard that. I never tried it.
Oh,
But
okay.
apparently, because it's
You
the
put bread in your mouth?
take a slice of bread from
bread.
a loaf and you put it in your. You don't do the whole thing, but you have it hanging out your mouth like this, and then you cut because apparently whatever the fumes are that come off the onion when you're cutting it.
The yeast absorption.
Yeah, essentially yes.
I mean,
200
that's
IQ.
smart.
You know what's the worst part about cooking?
What's the worst part about cooking? Sam?
Waiting for
Cleaning
your food.
up.
Yeah.
That's why you do
yeah.
it while you're cooking. You don't understand the cooking meta, dude.
I don't. I don't need to.
You clean while you're doing it. You feel like you're still doing shit while it's cooking, and then after you're everything's clean. I enjoyed what I made. It's fire. Try
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I'm with them on that.
I think we should all try, and don't immediately detest to this. And Billy, feel free to participate. I think we should all try cooking one super easy, simple thing. Try a meatloaf if you want
Wait,
to.
I just had a
Come back
crazy
Sunday
idea.
and say, how was it?
Wait,
Who
I had a crazy
succeeded?
idea. I had a
What's
crazy
your crazy idea?
We all cook the best thing we can cook
yeah.
Okay.
Sunday morning. We bring it and we see who makes the best shit.
It's going to be me. It's going to be me.
Ryan's
know,
like, I
dude.
do not want to do this.
Just make my mom make some shit.
I still have
Dude, no cheating, you fucking asshole. Wow, and you weren't going to
clip
say
the mic.
anything.
I just-
Come and be
I
like,
just-
I did this, dude.
Dude, I just come in with some fire.
Wait, even better idea.
Stuffed mushrooms, I know it's Jill immediately.
Billy
Ah.
blind tastes. He doesn't know who made what.
Let's do it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Blind taste podcast.
Dude, I feel like I would bring in something good though, because I can make some good shit at home. There's not a lot of stuff I can make, but I can make some good stuff.
I think you're too
I can
good
make
for
my
this.
whatever. Dude, I make my own Crunchwrap Supremes at home.
So do I.
Yeah.
We should both compete.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm fucking
Let's
down.
fucking do
I'm
it.
fucking down.
Ryan's like, yeah, we're not doing that.
Why not?
This is just getting me hungry. I'm hungry right now, so I'm like,
Sorry, we'll talk about something else.
Dude,
but we should
I-
definitely do it. I'm gonna blow all your socks
Okay.
off.
I've since we're on the topic of food, I found the Hawaiian barbecue place next to my house makes such a bomb breakfast.
really
Yeah, dude. First time trying their breakfast, and it was fucking the
spam.
easy, dude. Yeah. They have a breakfast platter combo thing with 2 meats. You get bacon, spam, hash browns, a little ball of white rice, and scrambled eggs. Oh my god, it's so good.
Ryan's like, I don't want to talk about food. You're like, let me describe the greatest breakfast.
Your stomach right now.
It was
just-
so
I know. Right, you were saying that. I was like, "Fuck, that sounds
hungry?
really good." Yeah, I mean, I'm hungry right now. So yeah, fuck.
Ma- Speaking of Hawaii, there is one show I'd like to bring up. If you guys haven't seen it, we could just move past it. But
I have a show I want to
think
bring
I-
up too, but
I
yeah.
think I know what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
White Lotus, have you
Oh,
guys
great
seen it?
show. Yeah.
The thing about White Lotus is I don't know what the fuck is going on 90% of the time, but they throw on intense ass music over a normal dinner conversation. And I'm like, what? They're talking about what they're going to have for dinner. Like, what?
You're on season 1?
No, I'm done.
You're done with it completely?
Yeah, he finished season 1 and 2.
Oh, 1
Right?
and 2.
That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which season did you like better?
I like 2 more.
Really? I liked 1 more. But I thought 2 was really good.
That whole show, you're like, what are they even fucking doing? And then the end happens. You're like, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that was worth it.
What show were you gonna bring up?
MILF Manor.
I wanted to.
What is MILF Manor?
Oh,
dude.
Oh, you haven't heard of MILF Manor?
Oh, dude.
So, first of all, it's on TLC,
Yeah.
the Learning Channel.
You can learn a lot of good shit there.
The Learning
You can
Channel.
learn about 800-pound people. You
can learn
about 90-day engagements.
So it's on TLC,
Okay.
the Learning Channel. MILF Manor. It's the new hottest dating show where these quote unquote MILFs they go down. I think it's in like Mexico, somewhere real nice by the ocean house. You know how that goes, and they're like, yeah, like I'm just a MILF and I'm looking for love, and so you're like, oh, cool, like
Expect that.
and you're meeting them and they're introducing you. It's like, oh, I'm
Imagining
fucking
Ryan
this,
as
and you're
the
like,
host
whatever,
because I'm unknown.
Yeah, right.
and you're just kind of like, okay, cool, you're gonna know them, and you're like, well, and you're like, clearly, you're like, all right, it's clearly gonna be like younger, hotter dudes, whatever, that's what they're setting up for.
Just
and
men?
Just men,
Yeah.
and you know that going into, you're like, it's kind
Pool
of
boys?
what.
Pool boys?
Pretty
Just
much,
wait.
yeah. Just wait, and you're like, oh, well, and you're like, okay, I know it's gonna be some younger, hotter guys. Let's see the reveal, and then they do the reveal, and the younger guys are all their sons. So what?
Wait.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
What?
The sons of the moms?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all the moms that are there, their sons are there, and so their sons,
And their sons see mom.
yes, their sons are like, the mom.
Mom?
Yeah,
Wait,
what?
are they dating the other MILF's mom?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
they're dating the other
other MILFs, not their mom, but
Yeah, I would think so.
yeah, well, yeah. Dude, there's this one scene where this guy's like, oh, right when, like, because it's like, the curtain opens or whatever for the dudes. It's like, right when it opened, I saw my mom, and I was like, at first, I was like, you know what? I'm going to put all these other women before my mom. And it's like, yeah, I would fucking hope so. Like, it's like, yeah, dude. That'd be insane if you were like, dude, my mom's looking good right now. And so,
man.
and the other catch is that, the sons are like staying in the rooms with their moms or whatever.
Wait.
Oh,
They're
man.
sleeping next to their moms?
Yeah, yes, there's separate beds.
Same bed?
That is
Separate
right.
beds.
God.
Same beds would be insane. But there's like
Same beds, I would have been like, I think you're talking about a crime.
there's
Like,
there's two rooms in the house
Okay.
that
Fuck room.
they're the jacuzzi rooms.
Yeah.
And it's like the same rooms that everybody else has, but these two rooms have a jacuzzi in the
this
room.
is a
And so like
Yeah,
there's
I know.
the first episode, the first like contest to see who gets to stay in the jacuzzi rooms, because of course you want to stay in the jacuzzi room with your mom, which is weird, but it's like a Pornhub fucking thing like writing itself.
I'm
Literally
confused. So
Pornhub IRL, bro.
do you want to win to be in the jacuzzi room with another person, not your mom, or specifically with your mom?
No, with your mom. You just get a nicer room with a jacuzzi in it, but it's like you're still with your mom.
what the fuck
Are
are
you
you talking about,
fucking
dude?
serious?
So the contest is all the MILFs, because that's what they're called in the show. They all get blindfolded, and then what the sons do is the sons then take their shirts off, and the MILFs have to go around to all of the sons with their shirts off, feel their sons up, and figure out which one is their son just by touching them.
That isn't right, dude. That is not. Sam is gone, baby, gone.
No, hold on, I want to wait for him to get back because there's like the best line ever. Like
He comes back.
He's coming back right now.
No. So here, come sit back down, Sam. I mean, maybe not. You're probably gonna walk away again, so don't get too comfortable.
Yeah.
But
Is this a bit, or are you actually just like recuperating here?
we gotta watch this show though. It's fucking insane. So
To be real, I need to watch it.
dude,
I have
so then
What channel is this?
the Learning Channel, bro.
watch
So
that
then,
show. Sorry.
it like they're like explaining that like this is the challenge to get the fucking room of whatever, and it cuts to like it's like one of the cut scenes, and it's like the son and one of the moms, and the son's like, oh, you better not like go below the belt, mom, dude. You better not like you better keep your hands like up here. It's like yeah, clearly, dude, you don't want your mom jerking you off to figure out like who the fucking like.
This sounds crazy, dude.
Dude, imagine just her mom's like, oh, I recognize this dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know my son's dick.
I know my
anyway.
son's cock when I feel it.
Yeah, when I feel it, yeah, it's just fucking, yeah, it's wild. And so yeah, that's the show, and it's a real thing.
gotta
I
watch
still
this.
don't understand. Like, as trashy as a show is, there's always like a
Some
beginning, a structure, and then like that gets you to the end. What's the point of the end game of this?
Yeah,
show?
who wins?
Like,
So
are they trying to go home with their mom? I don't.
it's like to find love or whatever, and I don't know. I think that then too, like,
Wait, I have a question. Do the dudes know each other at all? Are they like friends or no? They're
Strangers.
They get
strangers.
to like go on dates with the other MILFs.
Okay.
yeah, and they get to like hang
They
out.
fuck?
I don't know. I don't know.
How many episodes have there been?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I just watched like a synopsis on. Is that the right word?
When are they?
Oh, you
coming
didn't
out?
watch it?
No, I just watched like a rundown of the first.
Ooh, we should watch this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, so it's insane,
It's
and
definitely the next show we're watching.
yeah,
Discord.
yeah. So there's that. Yeah,
MILF Manor.
MILF Manor.
When are they
Christ.
gonna come out with Downtown DILF? And it's just gonna be this opposite fucking concept.
I was gonna say that's so much more fucked up, but that's just another way the patriarchy is ingraining these ideals in our brains from a young age.
Yeah. He's
Are you
not
being
wrong. No, he's kind of right.
I guess I'm just not used to you bringing topics that I can't tell you're memeing or not.
I mean, I'm sorry if this topic is just too much for you guys. You know,
It's fucking not at all.
It's not.
Yeah, dude, chill out, Greta Thunberg, dude.
Greta Thunberg.
there is one other show we have to mention. I know you don't love talking about shows, but
Okay, here we go.
we have to mention it.
What?
The Last of Us.
Yeah, dude. Great.
You watch
fucking
it?
Show.
Of course I did.
You like it?
Yeah, I'm pretty over the moon.
Yeah.
I played the first game. I was talking to Billy about it a little bit before you guys got here. I played the first game and then I watched the entirety of this part 2, the second game.
like
a
watch the
playthrough.
cutscenes and stuff.
So I kind of wish I didn't,
Yeah.
just because like
Oh.
even playing the first game, just because like I feel like I would appreciate it more if I didn't know.
Even the first game,
But-
the first like episode, you're like, I know what's gonna happen in that one part. Like,
Well, not really actually, because it's different.
Yeah, I'm sure that they got to have changed.
Like
some shit.
instead of spoiler alert.
spoiler
In
alert.
the first episode, when the plane comes in and you're like, oh my god. In the game, you're like going down a street and you get T-boned out of nowhere. Like there's
Yeah.
no fucking plane. So it's cool that they're changing a few things, but
Well, they
like-
still got T-Bone though, didn't they?
I thought it was like a plane part that hit their car.
yeah.
Oh,
plane part knocked him off the road, yeah.
that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's true.
Was
That's
it?
Major spoiler alert. Mute for the next 10 seconds.
No.
Ryan,
that's
cover
it.
your ears
That's
if you
it,
want
that's it,
to watch
that's
it.
We're not talking about it anymore.
Ryan should watch the show. I feel like he would get a kick out of it. It's like actually like really good.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah,
But-
we won't do spoilers.
But what I will say is that it's a long first episode. It's 90 minutes.
Okay.
The thing is, I think
You like zombie shit, you like it.
I mean, yeah.
the big criticism is I think people were saying like there's never been a good video game adaptation to a show. I can't think of any at all.
or
to be-
movie.
Well, Silent Hill was okay.
I didn't
I
see-
like that.
I
a
didn't
lot.
see it.
Never saw it.
I know a lot of people disagree with me, but I love Resident Evil.
I like the Resident
As cheesy
Evil
as it
movies.
is, I
Oh yeah, those are games.
I mean, yeah, they made a bunch of them, so clearly they were doing something right. So
But even like Pedro Pascal's like a Hispanic dude who doesn't sound like Joel. I'm like, this is perfect. Like
It's crazy how much he looks like
He
him.
looks
he
a lot like
looks
him, though.
just like
It's
him, dude.
identical. The casting
Bella
is
Ramsey,
very
I'm like,
good.
she doesn't really look like her, but like I like her vibe. Like
Yeah.
There's a reason they picked her. I think she sounds a lot like her.
kinda.
You haven't played the game. How would you know?
I played it a long time ago.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I guess her voiceover actor, the girl that played Ellie in the video game, was like,
Dude,
the
she's my
girl that
favorite.
plays her, like in real life, is like
She's on Critical Role.
She's made for
I'm
it.
obsessed with Critical Role.
Yeah, we don't need to like dive deep into the spoilers, but I'm
Yeah.
stoked for it like to keep.
Yeah, me
going.
too. It's the next episode's tonight too. Tonight at 9.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna be able to watch this one, but we do watch it in Discord, so you know.
Oh,
We should make a junior
With
high.
love and
hardcore-
respect, I can't watch shit with you in Discord.
Yeah, we
why?
talk a lot.
You guys talk way too much. And
yeah.
I know, like, I'm totally a movie show elitist, but I need to
You could deafen.
enjoy it.
Yeah, you
I
could-
could deafen, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I want to watch it with Maddie. So.
Yeah, there are some shows that I save for Samantha, and there are some shows she'll never watch in a million years.
Like Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, she won't watch Chainsaw Man. She won't watch Last of Us. Anything basically where there's like imminent doom, she's not down.
What's her favorite show?
Her favorite show?
Yeah. Sorry to put you on blast.
I mean, of all time, probably like One Tree Hill or something.
I was literally gonna say One Tree Hill.
That
I
is
don't know
a great
why.
fucking show.
Dude,
That is
one
a
time we
great
made
show.
a bet where like if I lost the bet, like or if she watched the Lord of the Rings movies with me, all of them.
Which ones, like the Hobbit trilogy or the original?
The original trilogy.
Okay.
If she watched those with me, I would watch any show of her choosing. And she picked One Tree Hill. We got through like season and a half, and she never wanted to watch again. I'm like, you don't want to watch? Like, I'm down. It's not bad.
Well, she's like me. She just kind of stops after like
No
halfway.
one's like you. You're the worst.
Okay.
Her new thing is she watches like these TikTok these beauty influencers on TikTok, but like this one girl, oh my god, I want to fucking die, dude.
Why?
I'm being
so
fucked.
dramatic, dude.
I'm being fucked up, but this girl has like the most gnarly like Boston accent,
Okay.
and she just does her makeup. She's like, so he has the. I don't even know how to do it.
Do it.
Can anyone
Give
do
me a
it?
5-second snippet.
I know exactly what you're
Do
talking
your
about.
best. Do your best, please. Give me
I
5.
can't do it. I can't do it.
Try.
She's like, so here we got the
Yeah.
like the
That's it.
the bronzer,
the bronzer.
got the mascara.
Stay in
can't
the
do it.
cat, order a pizza.
Yeah.
Speaking of like TikTok and shit, I saw you guys have definitely seen it. It's this dude and his homie. His homie records it, and he goes up to couples like randomly in the mall shopping, and he's like, "How much do you guys trust each other?"
Oh yeah.
And they're just like, you know, whatever. We've been together
Dude,
for X,
that
Y, and
shit's
Z years.
so
It's so
cringe.
bad.
And
It's
then
so
like
bad.
one of the
It's
other,
so
whoever.
bad, bro.
Sometimes it's the dude, sometimes it's the chick or the other, whoever the partner is. And they like go through the phone and like deleting stuff at light speed, and the cameraman sees it. And the
No.
guy interviewing is like, "What was that?"
Is this the same guy that's like, yo, call up your best dude friend and ask him to come over and Netflix and chill and see what he says? Is that the same guy?
Maybe.
I mean, there's a million people who do the same kind of thing.
The most
Yeah.
I've seen is like he's like, "Do you trust
Yeah,
so
I
and
know
so
what
to
you're
go
talking
through your DMs on Instagram?"
Oh, okay.
And they're like, "Yeah, of course." And then milliseconds
And then the second
before
one's
handing
like-
over, they're like, "Delete, delete, 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 delete." And the
yeah.
cameraman clearly is like, "Sus."
the
Like,
best is
yeah.
like they're like, do you guys like love and trust each other? And they're like, yeah. And then they explain what they're gonna, how much you trust him. You guys want to look through each other's phones? And then one person, in the viral ones, of course, sometimes they're just like, yeah, cool. There's always one who's just like,
Yeah.
we actually,
Nah.
we got shit to do. We gotta head out. I would do it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Same.
Oh. We forgot.
You're an ass.
So I was driving the other day, and I was like at a stoplight, and then I don't know, I was fucking looking around, listening to music, jamming out. I look over to my right or whatever, and I saw like a woman with a stroller, and she's like, "Why?" And I just kind of
Fucking hate strollers.
okay. And so see this woman with this. Yes, I don't. Okay, I see she's with her. She has a stroller, and she's strolling along, whatever. And then she stops, and like goes to the front of the stroller to go like grab the baby or whatever is in the stroller. And so I'm like, and I
And
just
she grabs a watermelon.
and she just palms the baby's fucking head.
Oh, what? Like a basketball?
And I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Was it,
And then a
like,
second later, she
dangling?
reached in and grabbed the actual baby, and I realized it was just like a baby
Oh
doll.
my god.
But for a split second, I was like, I just saw a woman palm a baby's fucking head, and I was like, yo! And then she grabbed the actual baby, and I was like, oh my
God. I just got anxiety from
my
that.
god.
Exactly. I wanted you guys to go on that ride like I did. It was crazy. But for a split, I was
so
like,
funny.
I was like, hold the fuck up. And then it was like
Damn.
2 seconds. She had the baby just like the doll baby, just like this.
Mm-hmm.
She was just kind of like this. And I was like, and she wasn't like she was looking at it. That's what weirded me out. Like, it was like, she was like, And I was like,
Also, why are you picking up the doll baby?
I think because the baby or the kid probably was holding my assumption is the baby was holding it. So for her to grab her, she was like, I need to get the baby out of the doll out of this baby's fucking hands.
Okay.
Then I can pick up my kid.
I don't have that visibility.
Wild.
Okay.
That's like some Sith shit, dude.
It was
fucking grab the baby, just
just grab the baby's head and was just
Well, you would levitate the baby. You wouldn't pump.
that'd be fire. I mean, not fire, but
yeah. But yeah, so
in the context of a Star Wars movie, that'd be fire.
That's dark, dude.
but yeah, I saw that was just a weird thing that I saw.
I would shit my pants in those first 2 seconds.
It was a quick little like, huh? But then the second she got the baby, I was like, oh, okay, it all makes sense.
Now,
And I
let
was
me
like,
ask you
okay.
this.
Yeah.
If it was a real baby, what would you have done?
I'd make some strange faces. I'd be like,
That's it?
Well, I'd do some investigating. I don't know. Like,
I'm parking the car and I'm going to grab that baby and save it.
you could say that confidently that you would do that.
I like to think if I saw someone palming a baby's head, I would try and stop it.
If I see someone palming their baby's head like that, I immediately think, what the fuck? And they probably are not a normal person and might have a weapon. So I'm not going.
What about the
up there.
baby?
Yeah, I mean, I want to go and get the baby, but what if they pull out a knife and try and palm me and fucking take my
They
scalp
palm
off?
you, you're like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta be. There's some weird motherfuckers in this world. You don't know. If you see someone palm a baby, you're immediately gonna be like, "I'm getting that baby."
I've never been in a situation where there was a baby in danger, so I can't really say what I would do.
Like, it happens at the pool when parents are idiots.
You've seen that?
Well, not recently, but a while ago. Actually, at that one pool we used to go to. I won't say where, but
Ted Kim.
Where's my baby? Oh, it's in my ass. We're good.
it's in your ass.
Oh, it's in my ass. Yeah.
Damn. Palming babies.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then too, I wrote down in my notes, but I was drunk and I wrote this down, so I forgot the bit. But it was something about putting our podcast up on Pornhub.
You know what's funny? I'm so glad you brought that up because when I was writing my shit down, I saw you putting that in, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is fucking hilarious! I can't wait to hear him talk about this."
I know, but I forgot what I
Damn it!
I acted out or said some bit like as it was happening. I was like, I need to write this down because I was talking with like somebody about it. I was with Jordan. Like I was with him like last night,
Shout out Jordan.
and we were like drinking and shit. And I don't remember what it was we were talking about, but it was something along the lines of like we just put our podcast on Pornhub, but we're just like butt naked, just doing our podcast, something like that. I don't know. It's just some weird like that. Like I don't know. I forget. It was funny in the moment, but I just forget it. But yeah.
Let's do one episode where we're naked
I'm down.
and put it on Pornhub.
That'd be sick.
We're not doing.
Trying to see dick? Go to Pornhub. Subscribe.
Yeah, never know.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Well, I got a new job too. That's something new. Yeah,
Congratulations.
You should give us all the personal information about it.
yeah. It's just crazy company. It's
long overdue.
It's a crazy company, dude. Like they sent me an.
Did you
offer
talk about
letter.
the interview?
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh my god.
Did you talk
Wait,
about
what
it?
did you say? What did you say?
I can probably. I don't know if I should talk about it.
What did you say, Sam?
I said, did you talk about the interview on last episode?
What happened in the interview?
I think you did. Did you talk about it?
Only if
No.
you want to talk about it. Like I'm not gonna.
I think he talked about it off air.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't have to, but you can.
I don't know if I should talk about it.
All right.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you
Side
after.
table
Yeah,
it.
just because it's.
It was funny. It's
Can
crazy.
you summarize it in
It was
one
pretty
word?
funny.
funny.
Okay.
The best interview I've ever had.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, super legit company. I'm just, yeah, so that's something new in my life. It's
Fuck yeah,
exciting.
Ryan.
All right,
Nice, bro.
All right, I got a question for all three of you.
Okay.
All right, so this is. I feel like I already know the answer to this question that you're all going to say.
Ergo.
So, if you have an animal and it's not properly trained, a dog, let's say, all three of you, you have
Okay.
a dog. Say you all have a dog,
Yeah.
and it bites somebody. Is it your fault for not training the dog to not bite that person, to bite people?
It depends.
Touchy subject. Why does it depend?
It depends because I can actually comment on this because I have a crazy motherfucker named Kiba who lives in my house. He's a demon.
Okay.
Sweetest boy you'll ever meet in your life. But when he goes outside, any dog or, oddly enough, child that fucks with him or comes near him, he's going to start.
Context. How does he fuck with him? Is he like throwing shit?
He sees a dog, he immediately starts Wait, what?
You said fucking with the dog.
Is he throwing shit? He's a dog.
I heard kid.
No.
If a kid's near him, he barks at the kid.
I misunderstood.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But he sees a dog, or like not all kids, but like some kids, like smaller kids. I think a kid like hurt him or something when he was a baby. But
that sucks.
he starts snarling and freaking out. Like I have to like pick him up if I see another dog. And so I'm, as someone who has a dog that freaks out, I'm never gonna let him into that situation where he has the opportunity to bite someone. Like if your kid runs up on him out of nowhere and surprises him and he bites him,
and then just spits on him.
that is not the dog's fault.
Yeah, I agree.
If I wasn't properly keeping him on a leash and harness,
Right.
and he bit someone,
But like
100% my fault.
Yeah. Okay. So that's another thing, because I saw this TikTok where someone was talking about how someone's kid got bit by a dog, and the parents of that kid like sued the dog owner. It's like, dude, your kid was fucking with my dog, and my dog was growling at the kid and snarling at him and barking at him, telling him to get the fuck away, and the kid wouldn't go away.
The dog was intelligently saying, "Hey,
like, hey, back the fuck away."
Not the dog's fault.
fuck
Yeah.
up."
Yeah.
I wonder though what the situation was around it. Like, was the dog like on a leash, just outside in front of the house or something like that?
That part I don't know.
Because then it's like,
If there's no leash,
but even if there is a leash and it's like, let's say it's a dog on, I don't know, just out on a porch
Hanging out
or
on the
whatever.
porch. Yeah, exactly.
And it has, but it's a
Yeah,
leash
yeah,
attached
yeah,
to the house.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
owner is just inside, and they're just like, the dog can do whatever it wants. But the owner knows the dog is insane. And it's like, well, then why the fuck did you put your dog out there if there was even a possibility of that happening?
if the leash doesn't go past your own property, I think that's the distinguishing
Yeah, true. Because I mean,
Distinguishing.
maybe the kid.
like if
shouldn't
a
have
kid comes on my lawn and my dog bites him, that's on you, motherfucker.
gone. True. Yeah.
Little shit. I don't know. I'm just that's not even.
Okay, so say that again. So if my kid in this scenario is on your lawn, and one of your dogs
Dog is on a leash attached to the house. The leash, it cannot go past your own property. It's still your dog's still on your own
I got
property.
you. So the total of the leash can't leave.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on my property.
Yeah.
So the kid then came onto his property, and then okay.
I would be willing to bet in a court of law, I'd be okay.
Maybe.
No, let's test it out.
Get a kid to come. Get a kid to come near Keepa.
Oh,
What about this then? True story. In the house I grew up in, I had a neighbor who had, I forget what the breed is, Billy. The dogs that like herd sheep. What's that breed? And cattle.
Australian Shepherd, I think.
Like
No, it's like it's got a black.
It's called
and
a
white.
sheepdog.
Yeah,
I think.
it's called a
Cameron
black
had
and
those
white coat.
Yeah, one of like
A
Cameron.
Sheltie or something.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
like a lassie or whatever.
my dog, my neighbor at the time had one. Super cute dog, never was violent, very chill. I was a kid and I would go up to it and I wouldn't fuck with it.
Yeah, Australian Shepherd and bearded collie are two.
Bearded
different-
collie.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah. One day there was another one of my neighbors, sweet old lady, very, very nice, just walking by the front of their house where the dog was in vicinity, but wasn't on a leash. They would always let the dog chill, would come around, say hi to everyone. Very friendly dog. Wouldn't fuck with anyone. And this old lady is just like walking by, minding her own business on the sidewalk. The dog, out of nowhere, starts to, I wouldn't say like fucking sprint at the lady, but starts to chase the lady, like playfully. And I forget, actually, no, I remember. The lady was a little scared because, I mean, they've been exposed to the dog, but it's never been that close to it. And she starts to panic, and the dog attacks her from the back. And the lady falls, gets hurt. It's been so long ago, she's probably passed by now, but she was fine at the time. And it was a huge ordeal because we all knew the dog.
I feel like I remember this.
And
like, oddly enough.
long story short, super sad, the dog got taken away from them. They lost they didn't fucking euthanize it or anything, but the dog had to go because they were all upset, the family of the lady, because she got super hurt.
Let me clarify. When it followed her, it was off a leash.
It was
off the property.
Yeah, but consider the fact that this dog that's always not leashed has been there for years, 10 years. Never done anything like this.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's sad as fuck.
Yeah. So who's at fault there, do you think?
The owners.
The owners, you think? Because of the
Yeah.
leash. That's like the one factor.
Your dog chased somebody off of your property.
Yeah.
Even like
It was so
she wasn't even on
strange.
their property.
I wonder if like, I don't even know if this is true, but I wonder if the old lady had like, was about to have a stroke or something. And maybe because the dog can sense shit, and maybe that's what it was trying to do. But I don't know. I'm just fucking reminiscing and thinking of like, why would it do that? It was such a chill dog.
Let's give a PSA to everyone out there watching. If I don't care if your dog is the most trained dog ever, you got to keep your dog on a leash.
I'd agree. Yeah.
Doesn't matter if, I mean, unless it's one of those the dogs that they literally just, they're like show dog trained like level. Like
That shit's crazy.
Or canines.
you ever seen that motherfucker? They're walking around the beach, their dog's just like next to them. You're like, what if you'd see is like a ball or a frisbee or a bird?
It's like, nah.
No.
Nah, he's good.
He doesn't care.
What's the one comedian who jokes about seeing eye dogs? He's like, seeing eye dogs must be so pissed at normal dogs when they look at a dog chasing a frisbee or a ball. Like, what the fuck is that all about? who says that? I forgot.
That's funny though.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Well, dude, I brought a very extensive topic that you guys didn't want to dive into. So, like, you know, Ryan, bring something up, dude.
I did. The baby.
Palming babies, motherfucker.
I mean, I think we're just living in a day and age where this, you know, these gender norms, they really don't allow you to palm a baby.
You really want to talk about your topic? Like overly.
No, there wasn't much more.
Because if it was a man palming the baby, I'd be calling the police. But since it was a woman, I was like, let me hear her out.
You know what? He's got a point. He's got a point. And your example, you know how you were saying I would immediately go after the baby? If it was a dude, I think I would. Yeah. Just because it's a man. Why are you palming your baby like that, bro?
Hey, I don't discriminate. I'll knock a bitch out if she's palming a baby.
Jesus Christ.
Right?
Yeah.
You'll knock a woman out.
If someone is
within
palming
5
a baby,
seconds.
it shouldn't matter if they're a man or woman. We should do something about it.
Okay. Jesus.
This is the most obscure example of what I'm talking about.
Could happen though.
When would be an let's imagine like you have a kid, right?
Mhm.
When would be an acceptable time to palm your child?
Never, I think.
There's no,
Unless
Not
it's
of the
falling off a building and you got to
Right.
like, catch it.
you gotta catch it.
Unless you're... Oh, yeah.
Like if it's in a
if
fucking.
you're catching it, then okay.
Top 10 acceptable forms of palming a baby.
Dude, yo, okay.
if
This
it's
is
falling at any
Dude.
height.
this is kind of fucking. Maybe we,
Also,
Say it,
Shaq.
pussy.
Shaq is allowed to palm a baby.
Shaq.
Why is Shaq?
Because his hand is basically... You're just going like...
Yeah, it's just fucking. You're basically cradling the baby. Yeah, yeah. You can just hold the baby like this, and it's
Okay.
like. But the other day I fucking quote tweeted this fucking little video I saw. It's like these two little kids like wrestling. Did you see that I quote tweeted that, dude?
Oh my
box
God,
thing
where
the other
he
day?
ended that
Yeah,
child's
when he
life.
body slammed that little kid. It's like two like 5, 6-year-olds maybe, and they're in like some like wrestling tournament or whatever.
He gets bugged.
This kid picks the other kid up. We'll show the video
Full,
right here.
Like
We'll show the video-
WWE, this motherfucker.
We'll show the
dude.
video right here.
right here.
There you go. There you go. Oh, hell, you done hurt him, damn.
It's insane. Like, and he just body slams this kid, and the kid's head just goes bounces
Ba-dunk.
off of the fucking ground.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, if that kid's life is now changed forever, not only is he gonna have trauma just from that slam and how crazy that was, but like also like physical trauma in that kid's head for sure. Like
It was
the
on
kid-
a mat.
No, it wasn't.
football players wear helmets and they're still getting CTE.
It wasn't on a mat though.
No, it was on a mat.
Oh,
It was
okay.
on a mat.
I thought it was on fucking wood.
No, it's a mat.
Honestly, the parents of the kid who did the slam should have told him not to do that move.
Yeah. but also too.
Well,
I
it was
think-
a former WWE.
yeah, it
person's
was like a former like UFC guy, something like
That's
that.
Yeah.
worse.
It was
UFC. That's what it was. A former
The
UFC.
kid's dad was in, and there's like I opened it, and underneath it, there's a video of the kid's dad doing that exact body
Same exact
slam
shit.
in a UFC match.
Yes.
That's not cool.
Yeah. Dude, it was crazy.
This dad is basically giving him tools to kill.
They weren't in a mini octagon.
yeah,
like-
it was just like a little like wrestling like thing.
Kids in a mini octagon.
And what's
dude.
crazy
Make
is
it
too
happen.
is there's like a ref there, and
Would you
he's
watch
just
that?
kind of like watching. Yeah, me too.
I'm sorry.
I would watch child UFC.
in MMA.
If it was safely regulated, like
It can be.
it can. It can.
Dude, the other thing is too. Speaking of head trauma,
fucking
that whole
sparring,
thing with
dude.
that whole new thing with Dana White, that whole the slapping thing. Did you see that?
Oh,
shit?
we should have talked about this more.
What
The
is that?
slap fighting, dude.
So Dana White started like for the first time. I mean, there's been shit like this on YouTube for fucking years, but it's like basically a slap competition where you stand across from a thing.
Oh, and you
do
take
like the
turns
one,
wailing each other?
2, and it's just like, but like
Dude.
it.
Yeah.
Did you see that shit?
Well, Charlie, Moist Critical, he watches it all the time.
Yeah, but it just got like televised on like Fox for the first
Yeah.
time like ever
Oh.
like last
At
week.
least
This is a show.
Yeah. And
It's fucked up, dude.
yeah, dude, and like the dude like the first match,
The
in it,
viral one.
the
yeah.
viral one. This guy gets like not, and like he's like permanent brain damage now from this and shit, and everyone's like,
Shut the fuck up.
yeah, and everyone's like Dana White should be like, bro. We need to show that video. I almost want to show it to you right now. Keep talking.
Well, I mean, Dana White, he's really good at slapping. He did slap his wife
yeah.
last week.
Yeah. Yeah, so I heard.
He got a little too inspired by that.
You think?
he slapped his wife and it was like, yo, we gotta put this shit on TV, dog.
Dude. You're an idiot.
It's okay, Ryan.
No, I need Eddie to see this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll watch it after. Nobody wants to see you showing your phone to him.
He wants to see my reaction, you fuck.
Exactly. I want to call him a fuck.
I think it was pretty acceptable to call me a fuck.
Yeah.
But see, now we're sitting here. Billy gave us the wave that the podcast's almost over. Now we're just waiting for you.
Keep talking.
You didn't have to say that either. I'll watch it after.
Yeah, it's insane though, dude.
The one guy's face is swelling out to fucking here, dude.
The one that went viral.
That's not even the one I'm talking about, bro.
No,
That's the one that's not. That
I
wasn't
haven't
on
seen
TV.
it, but I know there's one person that gets knocked out.
Yeah.
Like,
There's this one, his face is
Yeah,
literally
there's one where
swelled
it's-
up.
Is like fucking.
And he's
up.
just like, all right, I'm gonna keep going. Like
and it's like, yo, stop.
what's the name of the show?
I don't know.
slap boxing something.
Yeah, something. It's one that, but the specific that one, it's not from Dana White. That's like some shit in
okay.
Russia. So it's like that's fine there. It's Russia.
Yeah, those
But, like,
Russian slap fights are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Russians are just a whole different breed.
They
dude.
really are.
They're insane people.
We should do a JHH one.
No,
Oh my
I'm
God. That'd be
good.
I'd
terrible.
sleep one of you.
I'm fine.
You'd be humbled.
No. I'd sleep the fuck out of you.
You can sleep me with a slap?
Oh yeah. Have you seen my hand? Yeah, you're questioning it now. It's big.
I think your fingers would just snap off.
I could not at all, dude. I'd fucking sleep the shit out of you. We should do it.
All right, come on.
No, not right now. We need like a dedicated 60 minutes with 7 rounds. and
No.
I'll 4-stock you,
Go.
dude. So fucking hard. I'm not gonna slap you right now, dude.
Hey, well, what I will say is slap the fuck out of that like button because
man.
you've
Oh,
reached
man.
the end of the
Fucking
episode.
life.
That shit was fire, dude. Yeah.
That was good. That was good.
Well played, well played, well played.
Yeah, but yeah, follow us if you got here. Follow us Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, fucking
Yeah.
YouTube. Even though if you're watching this, you're already here. Yeah, let's end this one because I'm fucking hungry.
Yeah, sorry.
Let's chill.
We'll see you next week. It's good to be back.
Good to have you back. Bye.